So I know that you have a lot of information coming at you, but I wanted to give you a quick tour of your algebra virtual classroom that you see in Schoology. Click on Objects and Links for helpful information. Basically, this is just a place that has a lot of different resources for you. So you'll see a number line up top here. These are different ways that you solve math problems. This is a link to the Lynn Public Schools website that can be translated into multiple languages if you scroll to the bottom here. So select the language to translate and you can choose any one of these. So say I wanted Portuguese. There I go. I can read in Portuguese. Back to my virtual classroom. This is an interactive glossary that can also be translated. So if I click on that, it brings me to this website called Math is Fun, and it brings me to the algebra section, and you can scroll through and see all these different topics. You can also go to any one of these other mathematical topics up top. You can also translate to any one of these languages. Let's say this time I want Spanish. Now I can read it in Spanish. Okay, going back to my classroom. This is just some important information about me. This is my email address. These are the 2 courses that I teach. You can message me on my Google phone number. You can leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible if you prefer this instead of Schoology. If you are in need of help, of tutoring, you can click one of these links and you fill this out and you select a time slot, and then I will be in touch with you to set up a tutoring session. Some other things over here. This link brings you to a description of the order of operations in a few different languages. You just click on the link that you want. I would click English because my first language is English. Okay, going back. We have some math manipulatives. These can be helpful when you're learning different topics in math, and they're all free. Of course, a multiplication chart if you're still not too comfortable with your multiplication facts, but I hope that we learn these. A translator, I think many of you have this on your phone already, but in case you don't, it's here. You can speak into it using this microphone. You can translate whole documents. Here I have the grade 8 reference sheet and the grade 10 reference sheet from the MCAS exams. Even though you're not in grade 8, and maybe not in grade 10, these are both very helpful. So I'll just show you the grade 8 one. You might be using this throughout the year. 2 more things. I have important computer terms. So when we're transitioning to learning remotely and all this technology, I might say things that you don't know what they are. So if that's the case, you would open up this document and you can look at the various terms that I'm using, discussion forum, and you can see it translated along with a brief explanation. The last thing we have, of course, that I hope we don't rely on too much is a calculator. This is just a scientific calculator. All right, there's my tour of the virtual classroom. I hope you enjoyed it.